Hello, y'all. Chef Jeffrey back with another edition of Old School Soul Food. I hope y'all having a blessed day today. Today, I'm going to be making something simple, like the majority of my recipes. Something simple, but good. Today, I'm going to be making old school cheeseburgers, hamburgers, with home-cut French fries. So you can't get no better than that. So what I have here, to get started here. First, before I get started, I always ask y'all to please comment on the video. Please share my YouTube channel. And please give it a thumbs up this video. And please share it, because I'll be posting a lot, especially in the upcoming months for the holiday season. So you don't want to miss nothing. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I got a hamburger. I got an 80-20 hamburger blend. I get my hamburger. This is actually not beef. This is venison, cut with a little beef in it and a little pork fat. That's how I have my hamburgers made. I actually have like 50 pounds made a year during the deer season. I have it processed and put in little 1 pound packages here. Then I get 2 burgers out of each package. I'll make lasagna with it, or not chili, but I have a different blend for my chili meat. And different things that I need for my ground meat. So that's what I have here. I got a 80-20 blend of hamburger meat. And I also got I usually use my flat top. I don't make it outside. I use my flat top here. Flat flop griddle. I've had this thing like 20 years. It's so good in season. So I'm going to do my hamburgers on here and my bun. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to finish I got some home cut French fries here. And I have cut up. All I did, I got some cut already. All I've done, let me turn my oil up. All I've done is peel the potato here. Move this to the side here. I'm gonna show you what I did, how I cut it. I just peel a regular Idaho potato, cut it in half. Lay it down flat, I cut it again, a little bit again. Lay it flat, cut the other one again. Lay it flat, and just cut strips out of it. Ain't nothing better than home potatoes. And you put it in water so it don't turn brown. I'll cut this one too. And that's it. You got the home fries there. Look at that. Very simple. We're going to get them started first, because they take a little bit longer because you're cooking them from raw. Take a little bit longer to cook. So when the oil starts heating up here really good, with another minute or so, we're going to put them in. But we also going to get our meat started. My grill is heating up. I'm just putting my meat right on the grill. And y'all know I love my Cavernous thick meat seasoning here. I use the Greek Cavernous meat seasoning. I'm going to just season it there. Just season it on there. When I turn over, I'll season it again. You want to make sure your oil is completely hot when you put these fries in. Now my hamburgers only consist of, let me turn this up just a little. Put a few more in here. You don't want to overcrowd it. At all. There we go. I got a pan here to put my fries on when they come out. Okay, I got Texas. I'm gonna make them on Texas. I use the big hamburger buns when I make my hamburgers. I use the big size hamburger buns. I don't use the little bitty small ones. So I got hamburger bun. I'm gonna use lettuce, I'm gonna use lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and my homemade old school bread and butter pickle. If you haven't seen that, I have a recipe on my Facebook, old school slash Facebook page. I make all my pickles. I make all my stuff. Homemade jam, jelly, preserves. I make all that homemade. But I have lettuce, onions, pickles, and tomatoes. And one thing unique about my burger condiments, when I put them there, I shred my lettuce up, dice my tomatoes, dice my onions, because I think it eats better on a burger. You ever got a burger, you got a big old slice of onion, you try to bite into it, it's no good. The tomato also has big, thick tomato on the burger. It ruins the eating experience. So I create a way that I mix mine up where you get a good bite in every burger. So yeah, we're going to try to check our meat here. Coming along. Like I said, this is a good simple way to make fries and hamburgers. Let's see here. We're going to flip this one over. Nice good brown on there. Season this side. And I happened to fry some chicken in this oil a few days ago, and that's going to make the french fries even much better. Time to turn them over there. I got enough oil in there where I don't want to overcrowd the skillet. Burger's coming on really, really nice. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to give the fries time to cook. And I'm going to be back in a second when the fries is almost cooked, and we're going to finish this hamburger off. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back. I got out my other blackened skillet to speed up the process of my old school french fries, and they coming along good. I got the other ones there in the back frying. Okay, my meat is almost ready. We're going to take it off. Okay, now we're going to put our buns on here. Cool this down a little. Like I say, venison doesn't have much. That's another thing. Venison don't have a lot of fat in it, so you ain't going to have a lot of grease in your burger either. Okay, I put butter on my buns, and then I put it on my flat top here. So butter. Meal's coming right along here. Bun right on the flat top there. Flat grill. Alright. Gotta have butter on the bun. Gotta have a crispy, warm bun. I hate a cold bun, hamburger bun. Oh yeah, the fries coming along nicely there. Nice color. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Around in there. The other one's cooking back here nicely. Okay. Should have got a nice color on the buns. There we go. Flip this one over on the other side. Look at that, just the seasoning from the meat there. There we go. Flip this one over. I like them toasted on both sides. When I go to burger places sometime, I specifically ask for them to toast my bun on both sides. Very important. Look at that. Definitely old school. I'm gonna cut that off. Now we're gonna build our burger. Here to build a bear. We're gonna build a burger here. What I'm gonna do, check our fries here. Oh yeah, these are ready. These are ready here. I'm gonna put these on my pan here. Take these off. Put them on our pan here. These are definitely ready. Nice golden brown. I'm gonna hit it with a little salt and pepper. Season it with salt and pepper while it's hot. Put it here to the side. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the bottom bun here. Put it right here. Now I'm gonna put the meat back on here. It's very simple. I'm gonna put my cheese on there and let it be melting while I build this thing. Some people like mustard, some people like mayonnaise. I like a little both. So I'm gonna put mayonnaise on the bottom, mustard on the bottom. I mean, you can use what you like. The lettuce here. I mean, you can use what you want. Some people don't like lettuce, some people don't like onions, some people don't like tomatoes. Just build it like you want it. Pickles on there. Now we're gonna put these buns on here. Oh, I gotta put the mayonnaise on here. I'm gonna put the mayonnaise on here and then I'm gonna put that on top of the burger. Some mayonnaise. Put them on top of the cheese there. Let that melt. Got my old school homemade bread and butter pickles. Let's see. Okay. Now, next. Right on here. Another one here. Here. Good yummy. I'm going to use all that up. Okay. Now, cut this off. This goes right on top here. There we go. Cheese is melted perfectly. There we go. Now we're going to put our fries on here. Get that old school homemade French fries on there. These in there. I got more fries coming, so no, that ain't going to be enough. Okay. That's it. See that? Old school cheeseburgers. Look at that. Homemade. Can't get no better than that. Can't get no better than that. You gotta mash them down too. I mean, it's better than Whataburger, Burger King, anything. So, try this recipe. Give it a comment, give it thumbs up. Some other fries over here as I'm closing here. Let these cook off in here. You never have too many French fries. I can eat just these by itself. But all the recipe to this is really not a recipe, but I do have the directions in the description of the video, so y'all can go and watch it. But I didn't do like ingredients or nothing like that. So go watch it, check it out. Look at that. See how quick that cooks. Like I blanch them over there a little and then put them in the little skillet and there you go. But until next time, have a blessed old school soul food day. school cheeseburgers, y'all. Old school cheeseburgers. Old school style. Old school cheeseburgers and old school homemade french fries. Old school style. Homemade french fries. Old school cheeseburgers. Old school style. Recipes online. Old school / Facebook. Old school YouTube channel. Old school Instagram.